Hello cozies. It's been a long time, hasn't it? 6 months in fact. A lot has happened since we last spoke, but as I always prefer to move with the seasons, let's talk about the end of spring and our transition into summer. At the end of May, I was still in the Cotswolds celebrating my birthday with my family in the Forest of Dean. My sister came to stay, and while it was wonderful to spend time together, it was also tremendously heartbreaking. Her beautiful partner has been incarcerated for protesting for the freedom of Palestine. So, although we tried to enjoy our time together, our hearts felt heavy, and we carried the deep guilt of our own freedom. I was also back to navigating long distance with my fiancé Calli. Knowing I wouldn't see him again until June only made the sadness grow deeper, coupled with the painful uncertainty of when I will see my sibling-in-law again. There is a specific type of loss you feel when separated from someone, something I am well versed in due to my long-distance relationship. But this felt different. It felt closer to a profound grief, filled with immense anger and despair at the current state of the world. Yet, I saw my sibling-in-law out there in the trees, in the butterflies, and in nature itself, remembering how much joy they feel when walking amongst the greenery. I have found myself reflecting deeply over the last couple of months, wondering what I can do to shift this constant feeling of helplessness and being trapped. I have missed creating so much. I have needed art and creativity in my life more than ever, and yet I have felt completely confined within my own mind and body. When I feel lost and stuck, I always look to my mother and watch the spectacular artwork she creates. Especially when times are difficult, she always finds a way to channel her emotions and lived experiences into her art. Yet, because I feel so trapped in myself, I find it terribly hard to know where to even begin. But here we are, returning to creating content and sharing the wonderful artwork my mother has made. Inspired by my sibling-in-law's incarceration. They might be physically confined, but in their mind and in her artwork, they are on their own journey, ready to spread their wings like a butterfly. Yet, this is something I need to remember and hold close to. I am only confined by my own walls now, but I am free. I am safe from an abusive relationship that entrapped me for over a decade. Even on the days when my chronic illnesses mean I cannot walk, I am still living with freedom. I have learnt, though, that it is vital to reflect on the past in order to move forward, at my own pace and only when I am ready. I have also learned how important it is to grieve the old you, to find a way forward. So as life moves along, I have decided it is time to formally grieve that older version of me. The one who could walk in high platform shoes, run for the bus, or even train at the gym. That life is gone now. I have recently realized it is time to let it go. So I am going through my old possessions and saying goodbye to what was a completely different version of me. I am working towards a new future, one that represents who I am today and not who I used to be. And with that, our plans continue. to build an independent living space that is fully accessible for my disability needs. We are converting our garage into an accessible flat just for me, where my fiancé Calli can come and live with us too. And so the sorting begins. Amidst everything else we are trying to navigate between immigration visas, continuing health appointments, treatments, and even applying for a disabled facilities grant from our local council, the grant has proven nearly impossible to attain, which has unfortunately taken a toll on my mental and physical health. We have been planning this garage conversion with the council for over a year now, and were told throughout the process I was eligible for this grant, only to be recently informed that they will only fund alterations to the main house and not the new flat annex conversion. With the build beginning this month in July, the council have wasted so much time and energy, which sadly I do not have much of. With endless phone calls, emails, and in-person meetings, it is looking very likely that our little flat will take much longer than anticipated now. Permitting my fiancé can attain his visa by December, my father and Calli will be building most of the flat themselves, doing their absolute best to make it suitable for my needs. I am trying to stay positive, focusing on my designs to create a whimsical cottagecore space that fulfills my accessibility needs whilst looking like a natural part of the forest. We are also preparing to go on our very first Renaissance Faire this summer, bringing my Zimmer frame too. I will go as a forest fairy and Calli will go as a magical mushroom. When we arrive back in the UK together in July, we will craft a mushroom-filled hat made with clay and real forest treasures for him. For me, we are creating a moss top made from crochet and decorating a corset with real foliage and clay. I am so grateful to have the amazing support of my family and to live in such a beautiful area of the world. Life will continue to throw hurdles our way, but it is all about how we choose to view each challenge. I prefer to see every mountain we climb as a lesson to be learned, or even a blessing in disguise. Just like how living apart from my fiancé has never been easy, yet I get the chance to travel to Finland for Midsummer, in one of the most beautiful places in the world, to celebrate the summer solstice.
Loppuillasta mä olen vielä ollut sit jollekin meidän luokkalaisella toimituskivelellä.
Okei.
Ja mä olen koko illan vetänyt pelkkää lonkeroa.
Mitä tapahtuu? Sä olet vielä